All right, so I wanted to go through this E4. This is obviously a unique one. I think everyone's seen the brand new Iconn E4 XK, and this is the Iconn E4. So I guess people are a bit confused. So this is the Iconn E4, which is the one without the external kitchen. And then there's the Iconn E4 XK, which XK meaning external kitchen. The biggest difference, I guess, or the compromise, or not the compromise necessarily, but there's always a trade-off. So you'll see, but this one has a full separate shower and toilet. So bigger ensuite area. So if you want that more caravan feel, having your shower and toilet separate, this is, but the one to go for. But the trade-off obviously is you don't get that outdoor kitchen. So the big difference is obviously you still, like the older E4s, get the big pull-out kitchen, and then that pulls out, and then you've got a big bench. So you still got your 3-burner gas stove, your deep sink with hot and cold water plumbs, storage here, 12-volt plugs there, and a little cutlery drawer over the top here. Come over, have a look at this. So it's still very the same as the 2024 model, but it's inside what changes the most. And while we're out here, I think what I'll do is I'll show you a few little different changes. The biggest thing is the front toolbox. Well, not the biggest thing, sorry, but now the E4s are all have a bigger plate. So the old one used to be only about yay big, yay wide. So you do have a bigger tray to put, a Weber. Even I test fitted a Sizzler barbecue, the Maxi, whatever it is, on here, and it actually fits perfectly in here, and you can still open it up. So that's good. Another change as well now, they're going to Timken bearings, so proper German, or they're made in the US, but they're a proper bearing, not a Chinese bearing now. And then these are all your little things that you get with the van and whatnot. Your pole carrier, the awning has changed a bit, but it's pretty straightforward, like a standard awning. This one's been optioned with the anti-flap kit, so no more the grasshopper anti-flap kit. It's now the Aussie Travelers now you get with them. And you also get a curve rafter now too. Another big thing that has also changed, you can't really visually see it, but on the inside here, if you come around, you've got a switch for the inverter. So that's where you turn your inverter on. Now the E4s come with a Victron inverter charger standard. So that's new in the 2024 lineup. 200 lithium as well as 700 watts of solar on the roof. And then you can also upgrade to an additional 350 watt solar panel. And by doing that, also upgrade your solar charger from a 50 amp MPPT solar regulator to a 70 amp MPPT solar regulator. Pretty much, yeah, you'll notice there's not a window here. So on the old ones, you'll see there's a window, and there's a reason for that. So let's hop inside now, and we'll show you the differences in this model compared to the previous generation. All right, so the main difference, you've probably already seen it, is the kitchen area or the bench area and the fridge has changed. So on the previous, I guess, E4s, the fridge was here. So therefore, it'll take up the space here. So they've moved that here because the biggest, or not the biggest complaint, but the biggest thing that people wanted was a separate shower and toilet. So by moving the fridge here, you have a bit of bench space plus the microwave. You get more storage with the drawers, or soft close too. Aircon remote as well. So by doing this, it opens up the space over here to have a separate shower and toilet. So you'll see this one is a triple bunk configuration. So there's a triple bunk. You can then get the double bunk, which is a cafe seating with the bunk that moves up away. And there's a new one now where it's a side club sort of lounge. It's a bench with a backrest, and that's also pretty good layout for a couple's van. But come through, but you'll see there's the toilet there. You get a window, whoops, and then in the back there's a bit of a cupboard. You've got a ceramic basin with a gooseneck fitting there, and then you've got heaps of storage underneath here. So all storage underneath there. So you do get a lot more storage in this layout in comparison to the previous E4 in the ensuite area. And then you'll be able to see, come through here, but there's obviously the separate shower and toilet. I'm 6'4", so you know it's pretty spacious in here to have a shower. You've also got now a fitting on the roof to be able to hook up the hose or the handle, whatever, to have a shower. But this is pretty big area, so instead of showering on top of your toilet and getting your toilet seat wet, now you can obviously shower and not have to worry about getting your seat wet. So obviously you got the triple bunk here. You walk in where the camera is and you come out. You still got the walk around bed like the older ones, so you can still get around the bed. Upgraded the blinds too, so they're no more that concertina. They're that sort of finish where they don't sort of fold up like a book. And you got your midgie mesh too, so a lot more better quality blinds and that. Yeah, it's still got, you got the drawers here, so pretty big drawers. So pretty big drawers on the side too. You've got cupboards in there, so it's the same on the other side too. But now you've also got an extra little nook composite as well now. So, and then there's a foot locker here too. So put your shoes and everything. It's a massive drawer there. Yeah, so there's actually a lot more storage in this. That's pretty much the internal layout of the new E4. Oh, new curtains too. Better quality curtains as well. So that's really nice. And then each bed head there's 12 volt there, 12 volt there, and there's also 12 volt. So each bunk has a 12 volt plug, as well as reading lights as well, for the kids as well. And each have a window too. So this one's got a smaller window at the top. They all have a window as well. So now with inverter too, so you get 200 lithium standard, as I said. So you'll be able to run the aircon as well off grid. So the aircon is wired to the inverter, as well as all 240 volt GPO outlets are wired to the inverter as well. So yeah, that's a bit of a walkthrough on the brand new E4. So like I said, this is not the XK. I guess like the biggest difference is the XK, you get the combined ensuite, and obviously with this one, without the external kitchen like the XK, you get the separate shower and toilet. So you know there's a trade-off between the two models. If you're interested in this, let us know. Happy to help, and we'll see you then. Take care, guys.